What's going on, guys? So I am currently being rained on out here at General RV in Michigan, and we're going to film this RV, but we're going to try to get inside really quickly before it starts coming down even more. This is going to be a Jayco Northpoint. Let's take a look at the numbers on this thing. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of, where are we at here? 17,300 pounds, a 2,863 pound cargo capacity, 17.5 inch H-rated tires. That's awesome. And it's going to have twin 8,000 pound axles. So a lot of good stuff going on here with the suspension. That is really cool. Above us here, we are running a Schwinn-Tech slide out mechanism. This is going to be a standard tanked water heater, which a lot of people can appreciate, especially with the move to a lot of tankless that you're seeing. It's going to have the Nautilus water control panel here, auto leveling, as well as a whole house water filtration, a huge pass through. This is going to ride on a drop frame. And there's your drop frame section, which is connected to the main I-beam frame over there. Slam latches on everything. And you're going to have three 40-pound propane cans. So this is something I don't think anybody else does. So they give you a tremendous amount of propane, 2 on this side and 1 on the other side. Looking under here real quick, this is a rack and pinion slide out. You have a braced reinforced section underneath the 12-inch I-beam. So that is really nice. And again, 8,000 pound axles plus the newest Lippert hydraulic auto leveling system. Tires on this are going to be, what are these? Uniroyal tires. So they're giving you H-rated 17.5-inch Uniroyal tires. The Cree 3000 suspension, which is reinforced, heavy-duty shackle straps, greasable wet bolts. Let's hop around to the other side real quick. All right. Wired for a backup camera, has a receiver on the back, and it also has connections for lights. So this is rated to tow, even though I never recommend it behind a towable trailer, but you can support up to 3,000 pounds tow capacity and 300 pounds hitch weight capacity. You have the J-port back here, so you can plug in like an outside grill. This might be a winterization for your refrigerator, which it is. Slam latch right there. And let's quickly come over here. Doesn't look like it's raining hard, but it is raining on me. All right, in this area, you have your road vac. You have your solar charge controller as well, so you can put lithium in here. JBL sound system with Bluetooth, power port, and a spot to plug in your TV for cable, plus a hook over there. I don't know if it's exclusively for that, but they have the 50 amp cord connected to it. And then your other 40-pound propane can here, 120 pounds worth of propane. That's just the liquid itself. All right, hopping on board this Jayco Luxury. This is a Northpoint, part of their luxury series, 365 RKTS. And this is going to be Asdel as well. All right. Okay, so out of the rain. This is a beautiful, beautiful fifth wheel. I actually filmed the prototype of this a couple years ago in Hershey, I believe. But this is absolutely beautiful and huge. This is a very, very large fifth wheel. You have this huge kind of sectional setting right here, a lot of seating, and the chairs can actually extend out further. So you take these, you put them here at the end, and then you have this huge wraparound sofa. And it's a cloth material, which I actually really appreciate over kind of that pleather material. Plus, you have huge windows all the way around, tons of windows in this unit, and they're gigantic. You have this really cool table, which is just designed really well. It slides in and out like that, and you can turn it into your dinette or an office table. It's not meant to do that, but it did. And yeah, you have charging ports, wireless charging up here, cool little buffet area. But again, you can use this as a dinette table or a desk, which is really nice. You have some storage on each end. Solid surface material right here, and again you have a nice desk area here. So actually you don't have to use this as a desk because you have a dedicated desk over here, and that's really, really nice. Plus it's right in front of a window. So imagine if you're parked next to something with a really good view, that would give you a great view outside of the RV. You have this cool transitional point right here to make your way into this massive kitchen. So if you were looking for a fifth wheel with just about the best kitchen you can get, this would probably be one that you should have on your radar. There's a Brookstone that has a really incredible kitchen as well, but this is definitely on par with that, maybe even a little better just because of the tones. Whisper quiet air conditioning systems, and I think there's 2 in this unit. So you have one here. I think you can get it prepped with another one here and then one up front. All right, so stepping back into this area. Again, this kitchen is huge. This is a bigger kitchen than a lot of people's homes may have. I mean, it is really a good sized kitchen. All solid surface materials, really nice drawers, chop block right there with your trash cans underneath it. Everything is, well, these aren't soft closing, but the drawers are. Really nice multifunction sink. You can put all the little trays in here. It has a vegetable rinser, has a glass washer, and again, all sorts of little levels and trays that you can use. This is a really, really cool sink area. Then it wraps around to a 4-burner residential style drop-in oven stove. This is just really, really nice. I love seeing this. This is a GE Profile series as well. And then you have your GE Profile convection microwave as well. So they're giving you a lot of high-end stuff. A lot of times if you see a convection microwave, it's because you don't have an oven. But you get the oven, the upgraded stove, plus the convection microwave from GE. That is really cool. Lots of cabinet space. I mean, tons and tons and tons of cabinets in here. They're going to use a lot of hardwoods in a lot of areas throughout the cabinets as well, like the styles and faces. You have your GE Profile side-by-side or French door refrigerator here also. And then you have pantry space. So this, I believe, slides out. I mean, check that out. And it's all adjustable. I love me some adjustable shelves. That is really, really cool. And then over here, you have another pantry. And then they even give you pull-out drawers here. I really don't know why that's like that, but yeah, maybe you can put a coffee maker or something on it. I think they actually give you power. Yep, they give you power in here. So you can put like your Keurig or something like that if you don't mind keeping the door open. But that is really cool. It's a beautiful kitchen, beautiful living room, huge TV, nice live edge shelf underneath it, panoramic fireplace, shiplap design behind it. You have a nice arched radius ceiling as well. Beautiful, really propeller shaped fan. That's a gorgeous fan. This is just an absolutely beautiful interior. And again, when I first saw this, I was blown away when I saw it in Hershey. A lot of storage space right here, fuses and breakers below. Your touch control panel here to be able to control everything inside of the RV. But yeah, what do you guys think of this? I mean, this is just drop dead gorgeous in my opinion. This is one of the nicest interiors I've seen, especially in a non-super, super, super expensive fifth wheel. Stepping up here. All right, so you have a huge shower stall. This is actually a really, really large shower stall because it's extra deep. It's probably a foot deeper than most shower stalls that look long. So it's not only wide, but it's also very deep. Place for your towels as well as your robes. Got more storage back here for your, that's a magnetic hold right there. Toilet paper and other toiletries. Porcelain foot flush toilet. Nice drawers right here, soft closing. This is a thermofoil material with a porcelain sink. Don't hate it, but I really wish that was solid surface like everything else in this unit. Then you have your medicine cabinet right here. Sliding door with a magnetic latch. All right, now, wow, that was a transition, right? You come out of here, which kind of looks dark because of how they do their skylight, into this really, really beautiful, bright bedroom. This is gorgeous. And then you have your second Whisper Quiet air conditioning system in here. Again, we're at a bit of an angle here, so everything's kind of wanting to close on me. King size bed. Love the nightstands. They've done this so well, executed beautifully. Just looks really good. This is absolutely gorgeous. You have a window above the headboard plus large windows on each side. And this room just feels so light and airy. I mean, honestly, just take a look at that. This is a beautiful master bedroom. The colors are executed really well. I don't mind having, you know, few darker tones in a room like this, but they've executed great. I mean, they have the darker tone right here. They have a darker transition right there. They have some darker tones behind the bed, and then they have a more neutral tone right here. They've mixed and blended colors so well. This lifts up if you want to open that for extra storage under there. And you got huge drawers right here. I thought that was 2 drawers for a second. Then you have another drawer beneath it. Gigantic window. I mean, lots of natural lights coming in considering how gloomy it is outside. Then here is where your dinette seats are. Stackable washer and dryer prepped. Plus, if you don't put that in here, you have all sorts of storage in the back and a motion detection light up top to illuminate this space. That is really, really nice. And then over here, you're gonna have more closet space, and you have to simply unhook this right here. And that is really cool because it's kind of off the ground a little bit, right? It elevates up slightly because you have your drawers and more underneath here. Little hamper right there as well. That is a very, very good design. That is a really great closet design. You have access to stuff immediately without having to go into your closet, but then they give you a really good amount of space in here for things that you want to put in here, especially hanging clothes. This is a really well thought out fifth wheel, and I'm sure you have a good amount of space underneath the bed. The mattress is pretty light though, so I would definitely recommend upgrading the mattress. You don't have a huge amount of space under here, but it's about 10 inches deep, so you have a fair amount. You could easily fit a lot of comforters, blankets, and sheets under there if you wanted. But what do you guys think? I am a big fan of this. This is actually a really, really good, well thought out floor plan. Mainly a couples unit. I mean, you could, of course, kind of turn this into a bed and have somebody sleep out here, but this is more like a luxury couples unit who just want as much space as possible with as much of a home feeling to it as possible as well. But drop a comment below. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.